Jimmy Kimmel, in a monologue this week, decided to poke a little fun and, of course, mock Donald Trump after Trump came out and said that he, quote, enjoyed being indicted, said it was, quote, an unbelievable experience and, quote, the best day in history. So Donald Trump's recent indictment wasn't a stain on his legacy. No, the dude had a great day. Like, we're traveling around midtown Manhattan. What could be greater? Let's go to PJ Clark's after this, right? So Jimmy Kimmel, in a monologue, said, oh, good, he's having fun being indicted. That's good, because it's gonna happen a bunch more times. Now, there's a lot more, but let's focus on that for a minute. Like, Trump's out there like, yeah, I enjoyed it. Look at me, I'm bulletproof. I'm the greatest guy ever. I could be indicted and I can enjoy it. And Kimmel's like, well, good. Because there's probably a lot more coming down the pipeline, and that's not wrong. We've got the DOJ that is now, of course, questioning all of your close friends because you've lost all the legal challenges to prevent them from telling everything that happened leading up to January 6th. You, of course, have the new drama coming out of the state of Georgia where all those fake electors trying to turn on everybody, turn on anyone who may have had any information to save themselves. And that doesn't even begin to even touch really what we already know you did in Georgia based on the phone calls. So, yeah, I hope you do enjoy the indictments because it's likely you've got a lot more coming in the near future. Then Kimmel decided to really hit at Donald Trump because Donald Trump had said this about New York. You have murderers walking all over the street, drug dealers. You have everybody walking all over the street. And Kimmel, after mentioning that, said, quote, everybody walking all over the street? You can't have that. Last year, this is where Kimmel gets a little serious. Last year, there were more homicides in Palm Beach County, where Donald Trump lives, than in all of Manhattan. So Palm Beach County, where Donald Trump lives, has a higher murder rate than New York City. And I'm glad that Kimmel brought that up because obviously this past week we had Jim Jordan take his little congressional field trip to New York City trying to say that crime is rampant, that they all made it out unscathed. So crime obviously ain't that bad. But the murder rate in Jim Jordan's backyard in Ohio is 3 times higher than that of New York City. The highest murder rates in the country actually take place in red states. The state of Florida, where Trump lives, where I live, where Jimmy Kimmel is pointing out how horrible it is, we have seen our violent crime rate rise over the last just, I think, 2 years by more than 20%. And it's true that New York City has seen a rise in property crime, but they've seen a decrease in violent crime. So, as I've repeatedly said, you're probably more likely to get mugged in New York City, but you're far more likely to be killed, murdered in Florida or Ohio or Alabama or Texas or Georgia or Arkansas or Louisiana. You want me to continue or you get the point? Red states are far more violent. The crime statistics prove that. The highest murder rates in the country happen to be in cities in red states. They are the dangerous ones. It's not Chicago. It's not New York City. It's not all of California. It's the red states. And that's what Jimmy Kimmel was pointing out. And that's why, as I always say, I love when he kind of takes like just that brief moment to point out a real fact, like to get serious even for a second, because it puts that in the minds of people who are otherwise not necessarily consuming political news. That's the power that this has. That's why I talk about it, to praise it. I'm hoping they continue. People like Jimmy Kimmel and Seth Meyers, of course, obviously, The Daily Show does a phenomenal job with it. Stephen Colbert. But this is important. It's important that these late night talk show hosts do this because it's bringing it to an audience that isn't necessarily seeking it out, but still manages to learn something anyway. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.